That's right. That's right. Yo, 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 yo. It's another podcast, y'all. Right here with your boy, your favorite cousin, Bill. I'm also producing. Yes. It's a beautiful day in Los Angeles, California on Thursday night at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. So it must be the Bantha Punch Show. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Get in here. That's right. The applause is not for me, but it is for you. That's right. Wherever you're watching right now on the Drunk Banthas podcast channel, or if you're watching on Nerds at Night, or if you're watching on Twitch, Drunk Banthas Twitch, holla at your boy. Welcome to the show. I'm trying to tell you, man, tonight is a beautiful night. Got a lot planned for tonight, you know? Sorry, I'm not quite done doing my things that I needed to do here. But yeah, man, today was a beautiful day. How was it for y'all, man? How was it for y'all? Yeah, for me, it was a beautiful day. It was literally, it was a beautiful day outside. Got up this morning, started doing a lot of planning. It was crazy. A lot of wedding planning. Yeah, man. It's been a pretty eventful day. So basically, we ain't got nothing to talk about tonight. So I'll see y'all later. No, I'm joking. I did not get a chance to finish watching what I was planning on watching. So we'll see if I do it next week instead. But yeah, it changed up today. So we're probably gonna have some special guests to keep this party going. But I do have stuff for you. You know, we get busy. You know, your boy can talk forever about nothing. So I do have things that I'd like to get off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Things that really grind in my gears right now, but not going to be too preachy. It's going to be fun.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood that doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, you would enjoy our monthly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if they're as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Bantha channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show. Yeah. So don't forget to go check out Does It Hold Up? Right now, we've got a episode from the newest episode, which is Masters of the Universe. That's right. I forgot. Oh. That's right. It's Masters of the Universe. New episode with heavy spoilers on YouTube, the YouTube channel on YouTube. We're talking about Masters of the Universe. Does It Hold Up? It's only on the Does It Hold Up channel on YouTube. It's the channel with the niggas on the measuring thing. Anyway, it's two niggas holding up glasses, drinking. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, let's play the other one. You know what I'm saying? So just hit the one with the niggas on it. There's a couple of Does It Hold Up channels. The one that's with black people and not the one that's with the white people. That's basically how you do it. Yeah. Go on there and check it out. Maybe actually I'll pull up the episode. Oh, you can get the unedited version on the Drunk Banthas channel, the review channel, but you got to be a member. So make sure you check that out. If you want to check that out over there, maybe Maybe you want to be a member. Maybe you want to, show a little love. I don't know. I think you should. I think you should want to. You should do it, and you should want to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna go to this. I'm trying to share my screen. Did I not put it up? Oh no, I didn't. Well, never mind about that. I thought it was up. I thought I had a clip to show, but I don't. Anyway, what up, Fifth Bantha? What up, Fifth Bantha? Shout out to him in the chat. I was just about to say something about the chat. You guys may not know, but you can shout out each other. You can see each other from all the platforms. Like you'll see each other's comments at the bottom. And no matter where they are, you'll be seen. Usually it wasn't like that in the past. You will be seen. Hit us up in the chat. How are you doing out there? Fifth Bantha. I mean, give Fifth Bantha his grace. It's good. It's good out here, man. It's good. So yeah, I was about to play that, but it's not working. Let's see here. Let's see. Sorry. So yeah, I was going to play you that video, but it's not uploaded. So I'm going to jump to something else, which you guys know as a Gotham comic book. I mean, the Gotham Gazette hour. Yeah, it's time, and let's talk a little Gotham Gazette. Okay. What up, Gers and Purrs? Shout out to Gers and Purrs out here in the chat. What up, though? Yeah, we're gonna go to the dailies. I wanted to talk about the hold on, is this just showing me everything? No. I wanted to talk about the movies that just came out this over the weekend, and because I saw like the box office numbers, and now I can't find it. Why can't I find the box office now? I just had it. There we go. So yeah, I wanted to talk about the movies that just came out. They got got some mixed reviews from some of these movies. So did anybody go to the movies over the weekend? First of all, has anyone seen Backrooms? Huh? Anybody seen Backrooms? Anybody know what that is? I just found out what it is. For those who don't know, Backrooms was this like it was basically A24's made this movie that came from YouTube. Actually came from YouTube. It was really like this crazy tone to a horror movie kind of aspect. It got really popular, and they decided, let's make a movie. Oh shit. Hold on a second. This is a Nikki Nine Doors situation over here, y'all. Nikki Nine Doors. Hold on now. But yeah, man, y'all should go check out the well, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say possibly check out the YouTube videos before you go see the movie. From what I can tell about what I've heard about the movie. Me, myself, I did not see. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the door. That's the doorbell. Here we go. Oh. Now, it is your favorite producers, favorite brothers, favorite Hotep is producer motherfucking T.
First thing I'm going to address is that we're not going to call it no Nikki Nine Doors. We're going to call it nigga knocking, because when a nigga knocks, you answer.
I mean, to be honest with you, Terry, it's a
Come on, that was funny as fuck.
No, I'm saying it's a Canadian saying. So it might just mean nigga 9 doors. Like that just might be what it means. Nicky. I don't know. Nicka. Picnic.
Canadians are racist as the First Nations people.
Picnic is racist. Like people don't know that. Picnic come from pick a nigga.
Pick a nigga.
And they used to pick which nigga they was gonna hang. Like
the slave auction came into town. You brought a picnic because it was an all-day family affair.
Yep. We're gonna sit there. We're gonna eat biscuits and gravy. I was gonna say biscuits and gravy because I find bologna sandwiches to be a delicacy of the black persuasion. That's when you burn it up.
I wonder what were they eating at?
I'm telling you, they was eating biscuits and gravy. They was eating biscuits and gravy. Them biscuits, you can keep them hot in that little picnic basket. You know what I'm saying? You put them, wrap them up in the little thing, put them in there real soft, keep them hot. Then you come out and you got the little bowl of gravy in there, and you just watch them draw and quarter a black man that they've picked, and then watch them burn them after they've hung them. It's just, just what you do on a Sunday afternoon in Jasper, Alabama.
Hey, I get to go back home and celebrate Juneteenth, where basically Juneteenth began, because the southeast part of Texas, the 409 area code, namely Galveston, but that exceeds to Port Arthur, Beaumont, Houston, right. And on the whole state of Texas, slaves were not free yet, and so the army had to roll up to Galveston and be like, "Hey, what are you crackers still doing? You can't treat these niggas like this. No mo. We are here to federally stop you now." Because emancipation passed like 2 years ago. What have you been doing? And yeah.
But aren't you
a person? 2 years afterwards.
Let me ask you. I don't remember. Are you a person who doesn't support Juneteenth, or are you a person who does?
I don't support the federal holiday of it. I don't support it being a federal holiday being on outside of Texas.
That's why,
especially a federal holiday does not include reparations to those people of Texas and those family descendants.
I was trying to remember because I was like, remember.
Yeah, me and a chaotic Jew came to an agreement of that we don't believe. The agreement was simple: was that we don't believe Juneteenth should be a federal holiday, and then that's where it also diverges of why it's two different reasons why.
I wasn't trying to out there. I didn't know if you wanted people to still remember that it was a chaotic truth.
No, they need to. There's a serious threads movement. There's movements of other fellow Texans that feel the same way that I feel about it, especially with people playing the wrong type of music and bringing all these different celebrations just because their skin happens to be black. And it's just like, no, it's for Black America. It's Afro-Caribbean. Sorry, this ain't really y'all stuff. Y'all have y'all own day that y'all did, all right? Y'all got y'all freedom. We celebrate that, but don't come to our day trying to take over just because black women are not black.
Zimbabwean's been trying to do that too. No, I'm joking. I'm just trying to mess with Nine. Hopefully he's watching. Trying to piss Nine off.
I'm just saying, like, Nine better not come at me wrong. Get it, I don't care. I don't care about him. Like, don't come at me wrong about that.
Zimbabweans, they always talking shit. By the way, Nine just finished a video that he posted on Nerds at Night. If you're watching right now, go over there and check out the newest video on Nerds at Night. It is about Jollof, the Jollof Wars. The Jollof Wars. Go check it out, y'all. It was actually really dope. I think my microphone.
I am conflicted. I can't pick a side on the Jollof War because according to my DNA test, I am both Nigerian and Ghanaian. So when it comes to the major players of the Jollof War, I don't know who to pick.
Well, he was saying it's the Senegalese that's actually the ones that are the ones who actually that it's native to. But anyway, you should watch the video though. You get ladies and gentlemen out there to see why they believe that how he set up why that is the case. You know what I'm saying? Because I am going to fuck it up. If I tell you, you ain't gonna know nothing. You gonna come out of it.
It's a delicious dish, but it has nothing on jambalaya.
Hey, the jambalaya, bro. Brethren, let me tell you something about the jambalaya.
Wrong accent, bro. Wrong accent. We're not Jamaican.
I'm not doing New Orleans. I'm not doing New Orleans. I was just doing because
you sounded Jamaican though. I was like, why are you sounding Jamaican? You need to be going like this, but that boy don't know nothing about that swamp boy and get that jambalaya going on for you. Oh, we share.
And that's why I didn't do that. I hate that fucking accent so bad.
Don't ever come to any of my family reunions.
Oh man, that accent is so rough.
I can't understand half my uncle.
I like the
what did you just say?
Ward. I like the Ward. You know, I like New Orleans. Like
you want to talk how little baby talking?
When you talk about that bayou, about the bayou. When you talk about outside, when you talk about what do you call it? Not
coon asses.
Man, them motherfuckers, boy. Hold on, where is it? Man, what's the capital? Keep forgetting what's the capital of New Orleans? I keep forgetting the name of it. That's what I'm talking about though. Like I'm good outside of that. I mean, not outside of that. I mean, I'm not going there. It's what I meant to say. Like I'm New Orleans. I feel like I'm in a safe space. But yeah, them coon asses. And for those who don't know, coon asses is a real thing.
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
I saw something here. I was okay. Fifth Bantha said, crazy. The 2 YouTube movies did the best. They are saying YouTube will save Hollywood. Laugh out loud. Well, I'll tell you this. YouTube thinks YouTube will save Hollywood because YouTube is quietly the leading streamer in the world, and no one's close, really. And Netflix was that dude, but now Netflix has live stuff, and they've seem to have gone down. And
Netflix is doing too much.
Well, you know why? We talked about it a couple of years ago. We started watching the beginning of this, and it's because you have to start proving your worth now these days. Like they started, remember, Nielsen changed the way they were going to start counting. So they start counting these streams. Now they did give a little bit of boost for actual television because they start counting like TVs and bars and stuff like that, like and to boost the streaming numbers, right? So it's helping them. But if you don't have live television, you're not gonna have any ratings because nothing is really making money except live television, and sports are the biggest money makers in live television or any television. Sports is the number one thing still that makes money, and they need live.
One of our top lives was just us setting up cameras and watching the NASCAR race that was at your mom's. We just set up the camera there and just all kinds of people were watching it. It was crazy.
Just sit there and watch. Don't say nothing.
Didn't have to say shit. Just had the camera pointed down right at that turn because that was a unique turn because it had a good straightaway too, and no other cameras were right there. So I was like, man, we got like a really good position of this race.
It was also
most of the race people. If they're not at the race, even if they're at the race, they're probably watching multiple streams to catch all the angles of the fucking racetrack because it's huge.
It was also only the second time that they had ever done that. So it was the second year in a row that they had done it. So it was like a spectacle. And like you said, if you can't get down there, and a lot of the shit was closed off, a lot of the roads were closed and stuff. So a lot of people just couldn't even get around there. So you wanted to hear it, you wanted to see it, you had to go on TV and probably was streaming somewhere that you can't afford to get it. And hey, lo and behold, our lonely channel had it playing. You guys can go watch it if you want to.
I don't think they thought it. They kind of tried to fight us a little bit on it.
Yeah, but yeah, we got it back, baby. We got it back.
They did try and fight us on it, but it's like bruh, fuck you. I'm just recording things outside of my window. Don't be
So,
outside
yeah,
my motherfucking window.
we were talking about back rooms. That's what we was talking. That's what Fifth was talking about. The YouTube.
Yeah,
Saving
Backrooms.
Hollywood.
What was the other one by Multiplier?
I don't remember. I had it all.
Markiplier, that's his name, Markiplier. He did it was Backrooms, and Markiplier did it was another game he played that I didn't even hear.
Backrooms. So this is interesting to me. I haven't talked to anybody who liked Backrooms when they saw it yet. But I haven't talked to anybody who knew about the YouTube or seen the YouTube series.
I've read into it. That's not my favorite YouTube horror thing. I used to be real big into SCP when I worked at especially when I worked at Whole Foods. I had nothing to do most of the time for their tech support, was just sit back and read. So I got really like reading SCP stuff.
Shout out to the Cigar Apostle. Didn't see you in there, big dog. He said, good evening, fellas. For the listening audience on there. He said, good evening, fellas. What's happening, dog? What's going on?
But yeah.
I was trying to get to what Fifth was saying here. The only thing I usually watch live is F1 racing when it's on the side. Oh, get out of here, fly. When it's on the other side of the world. Books, Girls, and Purrs says, well, that's basically what the simulation tactic is right now. And I think he hit over 1K subs already. Simulation Presents? Shout out to Simulation Presents. Is that what you're talking about? Simulation Presents got 1,000 subs already? Shout out to him, man. Go over there and check out, Simulation Presents. It's pretty dope. Hopefully 1K soon. Or now, just being cheerful. Okay. Sorry, I had to get them out of here because then it gets out of hand and then I got to catch up. The simulation is putting in work. But yeah, so you didn't see the movie. Have you seen the YouTube series? Didn't see that either. Right? I
know what it is about, back rooms, these scary back rooms that open up and they do weird. It's kind of like what there'd be a third movie. What was the one in the train station? Exit.
You want me to read what the description says?
What?
This is on Rotten Tomatoes. It says, a strange doorway appears in the basement of a furniture showroom. That's it. That's all. That's all it says. I'll let you finish, but that's all. That's all it says. Is like, speaking of Rotten Tomatoes, it has an 88% tomato rating or critic rating and a 74% audience rating, which is weird to me. Usually it's like backwards. You know what I mean? Where the critics rating is lower.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this one is a little different. But it is number one at the box office. It did 81 million domestic and 118 global with a whopping budget of $10 million.
Right, I was about to say, I don't think this is a very high two-figure. I was like, they max I thought was at least 20 million was my guess of how much they spent on that movie. That's why I was like 81 million, 118 million. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I was like, because I know they didn't spend a lot. I was like, they didn't spend more than 20 million on this shit, huh?
No,
10 million? Woo! Boy, hey, that's good.
But that you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you the truth. There's no reason. There's no. Okay, you want to hear? Let's go to the next one. There's no reason these movies should be $200-something million. That's really what it comes down to. And the more practical your movie is, especially even in 2026, guys, the more practical you use, the cheaper it actually is. But for some reason, and I'm not pulling this out of my ass. Actors and producers and directors have said this in the most recent future, most recently in the past, they've said, hey, we could have did all this stuff for, cheaper, but they told us to use CGI. They told us, hey, you gotta use CGI. Gotta have it. So it's not it's so possible to just make these things cheaper and not blow your whole load at the box office thinking that you're going to make money off of a $250 million movie in one weekend, and then it bombs. Well, what are you supposed to do then? It's not anybody's fault but yours. You're the one who spent the money. Obsession is the second movie that is the number 2 movie of the weekend, and it came out 3 weeks ago. It has made $26 million domestic, and then it's made $104 million global. Wait, no. Yeah.
That's $26 million this week, right?
Focus feature. Yeah, and that's a 10% increase from the week before, right? From the opening weekend, excuse me. That's a 10% increase from the opening weekend. And that means they're at a global 148 million.
That'd be total.
26 million was the opening day. Then 104 million is now the domestic total after in the last 3 weeks total. And the global is now up to 148 million. The budget? I'm gonna let you guess. We just got the last one right. It was 10 million.
I don't know who Obsession is by and what studio did it.
Focus Features.
Focus Features. Who's in it? Give me one actor.
Oh man, now you're barking up the wrong tree now.
I was just trying to give me one more clue, and I can give you a proper guess.
I got you. I'll give you one more clue here. I'm using my phone.
Because I'm basing it off the studio and who they got an actor of how much I think that person demands.
Indy Navarrete, Michael Johnston.
Okay, so nobody.
Megan
I'm still
Waller.
gonna say they spent
Andy Richter.
75 million.
75 million? No, lower.
45.
Lower.
Really? Okay, I guess they don't spend. So like,
okay, before you guess again, I'm gonna read. It says the YouTube bred horror romance keeps climbing. Posting.
Oh, it's the YouTube thing. Oh, so what? Like 15 million?
Lower.
No way, for real? Damn, I guess they did real good. Oh, my bad. I thought Obsession was kind of like a bigger name thing. My bad.
I thought it was too. You want to know how much they spent on this bitch?
$7
million.
No,
a budget of a whopping $1 million.
And they've made 136 globally.
The global total for
I was slick hating because I thought that was a bigger studio and everything.
It might be a big studio, but the concept comes from a YouTube thing, and I ain't gotta pay you that much budget wise. Like I don't gotta give you a big budget because you've been doing it off the faith, so you don't need me to give you a bunch of money. But
I'm gonna give you more money than you had. I'm gonna give you more money than you had.
I'm gonna right to the movie. Like you gonna make residual. You gonna make money if it makes money.
But I'm thinking like they're gonna let the YouTuber make what they do, the YouTube style, of course, because that's clear. Like they know these studios are finally learning that when they give the creator rights not to fucking step in. You sign that check, and then they giving them cheap shit. Sign that check, shut the fuck up, and let the person work their magic. That's it. That's all you need to do with some of these cases. And they seem to be learning that.
The problem is you're absolutely right. But they need to make sure they add that don't make that check so big. That check don't have to be so big. Like
I think the check can be a little bit bigger.
No. It don't have to be that. It don't have to be as low as the two movies we just named, though. I'm not saying.
Right. That's what I was saying. I was like, I like how they're just doing it and just giving the money, but I'm kind of like, they could have gave him a little bit more money.
Well, you know what it is. Me and Alex talk about this.
I think the success will help give them. I hope that these writers and these directors doing these low budget ones know now that they have the proof that they are worth more money. Because, like, bruh, you only gave me this much and I made you that much. Come on, guy, you gotta give me a little more.
I think that's the case. I mean, Ryan Coogler had that happen for him. I think that okay, so look, me and Alex have this conversation a lot, right? How do we fix Hollywood? Me and mostly everybody that I be around all the time have conversations on how to fix the world. Like, that's what marijuana conversations turn into. And
that's what this is.
Right. And so what I will tell you is our plan on how we would fix Hollywood is very simple. You go, like I said, they're spending too much money. It's not, we're not making enough money. It's we're spending too much money. And I'll give it to you like this. They used to make hundreds of comedies a year back in the day. Like hundreds of just comedies. Just some of them are bomb. Some of them will make bukus of money. Some of the ones that bombed would be great movies, but then get a cult following. And then the other ones that would be big and make a lot of money, sometimes those would just be. You
can't watch those no more. You can't watch those. Those will get you canceled. And I'm going to name one that's going to come to a lot of people's mind that, it did. So I can name two now that I think about it. They did so well when they came out. They were a staple of comedy, of what comedy should be. You can't watch that shit no more.
Well, there's other ones.
You want to guess what I'm thinking?
Which one? I don't know. I don't want to guess because I have no idea. Because I don't believe you can't say nothing no more. I'm a nigga who's saying all kind of shit.
Well, you don't have no guess of what movie I'm talking about. That you just could not play no more.
Movie, not stand up. Like
not stand up, a movie, a comedy movie that you could not remake today at all.
Remake today at all.
Without significant changes.
Black movie or
white movie?
Okay. White movie. I don't know. Significant changes. Blazing Saddles?
No, but good guess. This one is a damn sure no-go. Like, even It's Always Sunny made fun of it, that you couldn't do that again.
Is it wait, hold on. I just want to say the name. I want to say the right name of it. I know the character that I want to say. I just want to make sure I'm trying. I ain't gonna say the right name of the show. Archie Bunker. Talking about Archie Bunker?
Nope. Movie.
Oh. Damn. No, which one then? Because I ain't gonna guess it.
Porky's.
Oh, you said movie and I went to TV. You know what? My mind went back to TV. No, I guess you can't really do that. I mean,
see, I was like, what scene I'm talking about.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. You could do it. Let me tell you why you could do it. It would just be it wouldn't be a comedy. You could do it, but it would be like one of those terrifying thriller movies, you know what I'm saying, where motherfuckers are just afraid. It's be like one of them dystopian films, you know what I'm saying, where motherfuckers are like, can you believe they did all that shit and they got away with it? White people are crazy. That's the only way I can see it being received today.
But you remember, but the point, I'm like making a good example of your point, how you're saying comedies back then could not be done today because they're not good. But like the bad ones back then are probably pretty good today. I'm trying to think of the best good comedy back then. It was like Porky's was phenomenal. You couldn't do it again.
Even like outside of the content nature, I'm talking about more so too, like it just wasn't good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the movie might have did very good, but it just really wasn't good. And people after a couple of weeks was like, yeah, that movie sucked, but it did make money. You know what I'm saying? And then there's other movies that didn't make no money that we realized later after you bought it on VHS or rented it on VHS. You're like, oh shit, this shit's dope. Like Mallrats. right? Like Mallrats didn't do well in theaters. And even like go up a little, closer to now, more recent films.
Tales from the Hood.
Tales from the Hood, but even more recent, where Zach and Miri make a porno. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't even have to go back that far. Like Zach and Miri make a porno didn't do well, but it came out in DVD and people were like, what? Like, where has this movie been all my life? We don't have that anymore because they don't make as many of those movies, right? They don't make comedies as much. Rom-coms are basically don't exist anymore, right? And I'm not a rom-com guy. That's not what Bill is going to the movies to see, y'all. But Bill is aware that they make money. Bill is aware that people want to see that. And they can't all just come out on Netflix every Christmas and Thanksgiving and give you this a bunch of bullshit. It can't always be a Valentine's Day.
They did just make a rom-com that nobody wanted to go see.
Which one was that?
It had one of them Haley sisters up in it.
Oh yeah, no. See, that's what I'm saying. Like that, and that's what I'm saying. We can't do a quote unquote rom-com with some kid, like not kids. Excuse me, I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's just because they have a star power to them, they do the rom-com. That's not really what we're talking about, right? We're talking about the reason they were good back in the day is because that's how you found people. Like Tammy and the T-Rex, right? That's a good example, right? We got Paul Walker in his first movie, and what's her name? Charlie Sheen's ex-wife, his baby mama. Dang, I can't remember her name. Denise Richards. That her first, she plays Tammy. Like, that is a terrible movie, dog. It's a terrible movie. It didn't make no money. People saw it. You know what I'm saying? People saw it. People were aware of it when it came out. It was terrible. But it's a cult classic, right? People fucking love the movie for some reason. It made some money. Why aren't there more of those movies? It didn't cost them no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it didn't make them no money, it didn't cost them hardly nothing to make the movie, right? It's kind of like if you're selling dope, right? If I am sending out 200 packs of 200 packs of 100 pounds a piece, 200 packs of 100 pounds go out. I'm sending one on this truck, 200 trucks, basically, y'all. 200 trucks of 100 pounds of the finest, whatever you want to say, whatever it is that you can think of. You know what I'm saying? If the police stop 20 of them motherfuckers, I'm still going to make money. If the police stop 50 of them motherfuckers, I'm still going to make money. See what I'm saying? And that's kind of what the studios used to do back in the day. But now, since we got, I don't know, the post Mission Impossible 3 era of movies where everybody's got to have a blockbuster, you can call it the Will Smith era of movies, you know what I'm saying? The post Will Smith era of movies. It's like when Will Smith movies stopped being good, it seemed like that's when people's budgets start going up, right? Then you see Will Smith's the highest paid actor, Tom Cruise, and you see the numbers that they're getting paid going crazy around that point. It balloons the budgets of these movies to a point.
I wanted to say that. I immediately wanted to say one of the problems in Hollywood when we were talking about why YouTube and these little studios are doing better is because a lot of these big name producers, directors, and actors, they want too fucking much for their pay. And it's just like you are overinflating yourself of what this should actually cost, and you are overcharging what your studio needs to do of what we're doing.
The problem though
they're price gouging. That's what it is. They're price gouging, and now they're finally learning they price gouge themselves out of the market.
They don't see it that way.
No,
They don't see it that way. And also, they're not paying producers a lot of money. They're actually firing older producers. In the last 4 years, they've been firing older producers to replace those producers with younger people who will do it for, way less money because they just got here. Now, they will have ones of those. See, they're doing the producers in a pool like they should be doing the films. They trimming the fat on the producers end, replacing them with people who do it for less money, and then making more films that are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I can make more of those because I'm paying less for my producers and they getting less on the back end. But one of those producers might give me a hit, and now I got to keep paying him, but I don't care because he gave me a hit, and now I'm out here making all this bread, and now I can sell this company to the next billionaire because I can get off this debt. Because let's not forget that's what we've been talking about for the past 3 years too, is that all of this shit, Larry Ellison and the Skydance and the Skydance takeover of buying Apple TV, Paramount now, recently, Skydance owns. They're the ones who CBS is going through their issues with. They've killed 60 Minutes. They've killed the late night show. The late show. Late night? I don't know.
They just fired that CBS person too, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the end of 60 Minutes. Well, he stepped down. They fired him. I don't know.
They just fired a new person.
Yeah. Oh, they just fired a new person? Damn. See, and it's going to keep happening. What's her name?
Kari?
No, it's something. It's this white lady who bought CBS, or not bought it.
Yeah, no, her name's like that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, she just came in and just fired somebody else.
She's got a bi-gender name or multi-gender, whatever you want to call it.
It's a long, crazy name.
It's like
at first I thought it was a dude when I heard the name. Like I thought it was a dude.
I've been hearing her name, Terry. I've been hearing her name for the past 10, 15 years. I have always thought it was a dude, and now I can't remember it because she's a woman. And it's not because she's a woman.
I saw the picture today, and I was like, "That's who that is."
No, yeah,
dude. I saw her picture today, and it had the name, and I was like, "I thought that was a man the whole time." Okay,
dude, it messed me up. I was like, "Who the fuck?" Fifth put it in the chat by now. I don't know why he's bullshit.
Philip DeFranco was covering it yesterday.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And that's how I learned about it.
I never really watched Phil. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Shout out.
I need to tap in. I just don't. I just consume so much shit. That's already in that realm. You know what I mean? Like I don't be like trying to take on extra.
For him, I stopped listening to a whole bunch of other stuff.
Right, to listen to him. Right, yeah.
Him now, and he does a pretty good job of filling in. Like
I found out about him late, so I'm already on the whole other tip. Like the boy, the young child who was shot in the back for not stealing water, for not stealing anything, chased down by an Asian store owner in South Carolina and shot in his goddamn back while he was running for his life because they were trying to hold him accountable for something he did not do. And not hold him accountable, but hold him accountable in a violent manner, running at him with a gun, okay? And Mr. Chow, his last name's Chow, he was found not guilty recently, yesterday or day before yesterday, found not guilty, even though there is nothing but evidence showing that this man did indeed commit this murder. He's on camera running after this child, him and his son. And also, the part that really got me, dog, is that there's video evidence of this man fighting little black kids in his store. And
there are three. I just want to add on to that to give you more proof. Is that there are three separate incidents of him, not fights, literal three separate shooting incidents that this has happened in the past. I want to say one of the victims was shot. The other two had shots ring out by them. Like he shot one person's car up.
Yeah, he shot the car up.
And then he actually shot one dude. He shot one dude, and I think he might have shot the first person, another person too. So there's been three instances
in the car shooting when he shot the car. I think he shot somebody. I think he shot somebody. Like the other one where you're saying he shot somebody. I think that was when he was shooting at the car. Nobody died in those situations.
No, nobody died, but he has shot and injured at least two other people.
Yeah, man.
But he has definitely shot at a person 3 times. And 2 of those times, I want to say someone got injured.
Yeah, man. All I can say about that really is that I hope, well, first of all, man, you know, that kind of shit has really been, you know, prevalent on the television, in the news. And I just can't take too many more, you know, I can't hear that but so many times, you know what I'm saying? But I will say, I don't understand. Somebody should, this kind of stuff happening. You know, I moved to LA in 2012. That's October 2012, a few months before Trayvon Martin got shot, I think. I think that was a few months before that. Or it was a few months. When did Trayvon get shot? I was in LA when he got shot. So it was like a few months after I got here. And now we literally dealing with the exact, like damn near the exact same shit, except not only did he not steal anything, like he didn't have nothing on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all he had on him was his mama's cell phone. So he runs from this dude and drops in a video, we can see in video, he drops his phone and his mama's phone, which we know if you black and you know what that is about. Like I don't care what you're running from, you stopping to get that goddamn phone, unless you're running for your fucking life. He ran, his shoe flew off. He was running so fast. Didn't stop to get his shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really sad that this dude just gets to go home, basically. Like he got some charges, but he's not going to jail for the rest of his life like he should be, like I would be. If I shoot, fuck me shooting a white man. If I shoot Terry in the back while he's running, I'm going to jail. Even if he lives, I'm going to jail for the rest of my motherfucking life. You know why? Because that is literally clear-cut attempted murder. Period. You shot somebody as they were running. As a matter of fact, in the state of California, if someone's breaking into your home and they flee, they walk out that door, you cannot chase them down and assault them or kill them. Even if you feel like your life is in danger. Even if they shooting back at you and running at the same time, you can't do it because you will go to prison, because there is a, like, basically, paraphrasing, we'll call it a do not chase law here in California. I'm definitely positive they have similar laws like that. Safe to say, I'm not positive as to which ones are which, but yeah, man, South Carolina. Not exactly.
I can't really think of too many states where if you're found that the person, well,
what you mean? No, finish that.
Where the suspect is fleeing, you can't keep using deadly force at someone. Like if someone, like in Colorado, we have one where where deadly force ends, and it's basically at your possession of property. So say, like, we also have something, it's called the Make My Day law. If you just come into my house,
wait a minute.
That's the nickname. That's not the real law. That's the nickname.
Okay. I was about to have to put this whole podcast on a whole
make my day.
I'm
But
with it.
it basically means that, like, when it comes to my house and you are in it and I got a gun, it's going to be real hard for you to say that it was not self-defense. Like,
Right. Yeah.
don't do anything inside somebody's house. They can get away with it. But let's just say you're breaking into my car. It does not apply to that. It does not apply to that. You can't. Nope. You can't shoot nobody just because they're breaking and stealing into your car.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can't shoot at. Technically, guys,
like we all have stand your ground laws, but if you're fleeing from me and you're leaving, I am no longer standing my ground. Like, I've already stood my ground. You left. You have ended the situation. Like, yeah, there's not too many states where that can happen. I know something kind of had an argument of where the person was saying that they were now fleeing, but the guy kind of finished the job anyway. And it was in Texas. It was a dude who robbed a taco shop. And this was stupid of him. He robbed a taco shop in Texas with a fake gun, like pretending he had a gun in his pocket. He robbed everybody in the store. And as he turned his back, and it looked like he was either going to like ask another customer for their money or he might have been leaving, another dude stands up and like, bam, 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 it empties out to him, and the guy's back is turned to him, and then he starts to leave, and crawls away, and the guy steps over him, and bam, 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 more. So at that point, you're kind of like, can you shoot somebody in the back of that? But he got away with it because it was more of he was still a threat to you, and you have a right to finish that. So him crawling away, it's kind of like, well, the threat's not over with yet. He's still moving. You can finish the threat.
Yeah, and so
it's kind of like, was he escaping? Was the threat over with? Was he ending the robbery? Can you shoot at him then?
This is my thing. I wish that those were the only things that we had to question, or only questions that we were able to ask, or only had to ask. Because the issue is that regardless of those laws, or regardless of how we feel about those laws, agree or disagree, as far as that, what I'm saying, not me and you, but the understood you as far as people,
right?
It doesn't matter when it comes down to the fact that when those laws get put in place, it's not going to apply to people who look like this.
And I just wanted to add those stories about how things can be murky in the eyes of the law, but I'm contrasting that because in the video that we see, that is not like the shit I just described. Like, what I described is it's like, man, that has lots of questions, good ramifications. We see that somebody was literally a threat to him.
Literally, like, what could he
ended it right there? Like, who knows what he was going to, was that guy actually leaving? Was the robbery over with? So what if he had his back turned to him? He was still committing crimes and he just had his back turned to the shooter. And the guy took him down. But we could still argue maybe not. But what we see on that video is nothing like that. And people are trying to act like it is. And that's what I wanted to point out. Those two situations are not the same.
Not at all. They are not the same. They not at all the same. And like there's
like there are time for questions and there are time not for questions like that. When you see it for yourself, like, what questions
there's plenty of questions to be asked about this situation. It's just the fact that nobody wants to ask those questions. I'm fighting a fly this whole fucking
I see it. No, I've seen it. I thought it was a wasp for a second. And I saw it.
I'm like, this. And why does he want to be right here? Like, that's what I don't understand.
It's a CIA listening device.
It is. I feel like it is, man.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
He's like, I can't hear what he's saying. I need to get closer. Just back the fuck up, motherfucker. Yeah, I feel like the problem is that, like I said, we don't get proportionate judgment when it comes to, like, because there's plenty of questions to be asked in this situation where this child has been shot, but the problem is people want to ask the wrong questions. People ask questions like, well, what was he doing? Well, what was he wearing? Well, what was he? How old was he? What did he look like? Was he dark skinned? What did he light skin? Like what? Like what did he say to him? What did he say to him? Like, and you know what? Luckily, cameras and shit got audio and stuff like that, right? Luckily,
there's a way to justify this. Is actually what the question is. What they're asking.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna find a way to justify
it. The real question should be, why was this lady following this child around the store the entire time? Why not just following, but being harassing to him? Why did if that when he put the bottles of water back, do you believe that he still is stealing water when you've literally watched him the entire time? Why is it that you chased him? You chased him. What's the point in having the cameras if you're just gonna chase every nigga that comes into you? Like the point of having the cameras is to call the police and be like, here, look at my camera. I fucking had this nigga come in here and steal some shit. Like that's how you're supposed to do it, ladies and gentlemen. For all my racist bitch ass niggas out there, that's how you're supposed to do it. Now,
those were good cameras. We saw how good those cameras are.
They were good. They had audio.
They are good cameras.
Yeah, audio. You saw it. You damn near could see what kind he was getting them Crystal Lake or them Crystal whatever they are, them old them cheap ass waters. And he probably realized he didn't have his money. He probably realized, oh shit, I don't have no money. I thought I had money, I ain't got no money. So he put them all back. I don't know what, or he was thinking, man, these crazy ass Asian niggas over here fucking with me. I'm gonna put this shit back because I'm not fixing to give these motherfuckers money. Maybe that was what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't voice anything to these people. He wasn't disrespectful to these people. He kept it pushing. He honestly, and what's sad is we as black people have to always, in the back of our mind, we have to watch these videos and go, man, I hope he didn't do nothing stupid. Man. I just hope he didn't. Like, please don't let this be a video of him doing something stupid.
It's the key phrase of what we're thinking. Don't give them a fucking reason to be right.
Yeah. It's like, come on, man. Hopefully this, and it shouldn't, I'm just saying we shouldn't, or I say that to say we shouldn't have to have that thought. Like, you shouldn't have to have that thought.
Everyone, you have that thought every mass shooter. You're like, don't be black, don't be black, don't be black, don't be black.
Oh no, not anymore. Oh, I don't have that shot. I don't have that. I used to have that back in like 2002. Not anymore. I'm like, no, I know he niggas. It's a nigga or Asian, and it ain't never nothing else. Let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, go look. If it's either niggas or Asians, and what do we have here killing a nigga? I mean, sorry, I said niggas or Asians. It's either whiteys or Asians. Right. Who do we have getting killed here? A nigga. I'm just trying to tell you. There's a what do you call it?
But I'm still just making sure. I don't want to get disappointed. I don't know. Niggas be on new type shit all the time, so I don't want them to be the next. The
only time that it happened was when it was that nigga in the only serial killer that is on record that's not like a gang member, basically, because they don't include those people as serial killers. I don't know if you noticed that.
The Grim Sleeper.
Shit, was actually, I'm not fixing to say the nigga name. Let me not say no niggas. I was about to say a nigga who is a serial killer for sure. He's black, and but he's not considered one because he was a gang member, and I don't want to get shot, so I'm not saying anything. He's dead too, and I ain't saying nothing. You probably know.
I'm never going to Chicago ever again, so it was King Von.
No. I definitely am going to Chicago, so I do not know what he's talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not aware of anything. I don't know nothing about what he's talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even.
I almost wanted to segue the conversation and say, let's talk about how they don't really classify gang killings as serial killers, or at least spree killers. I would say a lot of them are more like spree.
Okay, you saying more spree.
Yeah. Serial killing is a bit more methodical and slower paced.
Not the gentleman we're talking about, or we may be talking about. Not the guy that we possibly were talking about. Because he's definitely not on those spree. He was
his like I'd say his was more methodical.
He was premeditated, backward as serial.
But I'm not the type of person to really kind of get pedantic when it comes to like the differentiation between serial and spree killing. I mean, you're still kind of a mass murderer or whatever.
Well, we put it, well, you can.
It's just a different style of it. Like, you know what? Beef Wellington and a corn dog are the exact same fucking thing if you think about it. They're just from different socioeconomic backgrounds.
Beef Wellington and corn dog, when you said they're the same thing, and that's really crazy because what I was gonna say is like, being bisexual is the same thing as being gay. You just gay. You just greedy though. You greedy. And when you use beef and the corn dog. So that's crazy.
Happy Pride Month.
Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. I got a joke for every month.
Please come down and just know that none of these thoughts reflect the business of T-Pins. Please come down and see us at Rhino Pride this Saturday in the Rhino District of Denver. We'll be out there.
Greedy, man.
Job. Get your pants.
If I come in, I eat all the hot dog and all the beef Wellington. Niggas gonna say what? Nigga greedy. That's what they'll say. They'll say this nigga's greedy. Can you believe this motherfucker didn't leave nothing for nobody else? Damn. Anyway, I am greedy though, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take your motherfucking beef Wellington. And I love corn dogs too.
I was just trying to say how
you fuck with corn dogs? You fuck with corn dogs still?
I actually do not really like corn dogs because I don't like hot dogs.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! Shout out to Simulation Presents. I forgot to give them this. Simulation Presents. Go over there and hit the goddamn subscribe button over there for Simulation Presents. He also said, "Are y'all talking about that black kid that was murdered at that convenience store owner by that convenience store owner?" Excuse me. Yes, that's exactly what we were talking about. He said, "Thanks, Fifth." Yeah, he said, "Yes, that's the topic we're on right now." Look, you gotta, as a black person, when you in America, at least, I can't speak for black people anywhere else, but I speak for all black people in America. When you hear shit like this, there's the first reaction is just straight up like anger. Now, however, wherever you are in your life as a black man or woman, it may take some of us longer than others to get over that, right? Like, but the initial feeling is just straight pissed off. And then some people can like be like, man, well, that's just what they be doing, nigga. That's just how they do us. What were you surprised about? But then there's other people, it just lingers longer. And even though they not surprised, it just pisses you off. Then you just want to hold on to that hate, violence. You know what I'm saying? But we still let it go because we the most forgiving race on this planet Earth. Black people are the most forgiving race on this planet Earth. Well, at least in this country. I mean, when I say black, I don't mean African, right? When I say black, I feel like black is known across the world by intelligent people, is associated with just us in this country.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless because I just want to say how much I fucking agree, and I can't get my words out right to let you know how much I agree and how much I wanted to like kind of pause the conversation and figure out what you mean black, because I'm gonna say something that might be that people aren't feeling right now, but I want to stop the hate and just kind of be like, yeah. So I agree. Yeah, black is only American. That only refers to Africans who live and were born in America, ADOS, African descendants of slavery. That is what black means. That's the shorthand of black.
I'm glad you didn't say
black, or you can just say black Americans. For me, that means black American.
I'm glad you didn't say foundationally black because
and then I was thinking about how can I make sure I don't want to include foundational Americans, and I wanted to say they're like the Hoteps, but for America though. Like
they are the
like
Hoteps. They are the Hoteps for America. Don't say like
of America, and their point is just a little bit better than actual Hoteps, but it's still just like, why do you got to be an asshole about it?
I'm gonna tell you why they're not better than
an
Hoteps. I'm not gonna tell you why they're not better. I'm gonna tell you. Well, I'll tell you why they're more reciprocal than the Hoteps. But they're worse than the Hoteps.
I mean, because it's in their name, foundational, and it's just like, you know what, we are foundational to this country.
When
you are right there.
Problem with foundational, because let me tell you what's wrong. And like I said, shout out to Othelia's. Okay, this is the thing. When you say foundationally black, Othelia said, "Fifth, you my favorite white boy." Because Fifth Bantha said, "Hey, Othelia is from the non-African section," and Othelia said, "Fifth, you my favorite white boy." That's y'all my favorite niggas in the chat right now. That's what sorry, Fifth. I mean, sorry, Simulation Presents. I'm just joking, but anyway, I love all y'all. The problem is with the foundationally black thing is it is directly from segregation or Ku Klux Klan. That is Ku Klux Klan talk. That is white supremacists speak. That is the house nigga conversation. Now, the problem with it is where it has become crazy is because the house nigga conversation has now become the field niggas conversation. The field nigga is now the one talking about the foundationally black shit now. And that's why it passes more through or permeates more through the community now. It's more acceptable than the Hotep, because truly the Hotep is the nigga who's been reading books. The Hotep is the nigga who's been out here trying to get some kind of education or something. He's the one doing African American studies. You know what I'm saying? He's the nigga who's really out here trying to inform himself. This foundationally black nigga is just not reading shit. He's watching YouTube videos and TikToks and Instagram, Facebook posts, watching videos with a nigga who got bad grammar, like, and taking everything he say and believing everything. You know, I always point to the beginning of it with Jay-Z and Beyonce is in the Illuminati. Like, black people being in the Illuminati was the first beginnings of it, and you knew it because if you read a book, you'll know that the Illuminati don't let niggas in the Illuminati. So if you really believed it, that's what you would know, and you wouldn't even believe this CIA psyop bullshit that y'all let the internet tell you. That I believe that foundationally black Americans is created by the CIA. You know what I'm saying? I believe that this type of shit is created by them. Othela said FBA, ADOS, African. Don't matter to me. I'm a Pan-Africanist. We all black at the end of the day. That's how I feel. I feel we all black. But the separations.
I would say I feel we are all African. I just defend the title of black.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but we all
have something in common, but I would say it's not our black skin. It's our African roots. Black is just what we call Americans because we got white Americans. Like I don't think when people are like, I'm Irish, I'm this, like, is your parents from there? Are you no, you're not English, you're nothing. You've been here just as long as me, bro. Guess what? You're an American, and guess what? You're a white one at that. We got colors here, okay? And I go by it here.
But unfortunately, the reason they feel that way is the reason that I say that foundationally black is a infiltrated European introduction to the black community, because That's a white construct that keeps Irish people or Irish descendants saying that they're Irish because they weren't accepted. But no, because they weren't. No, I'm just saying because they weren't accepted though when they came here as Americans. They were, and so they had to fight for being that. And then it's really the
Germans don't like
World War II is what made it really.
And in America, we go
right. Yeah, World War II is what changed it. It made it where people who were white by skin color became white by determination, because they had to decide, okay, we creating this middle class. We have to truly be. We got too many white colored skin people to say, hey, we're not gonna let y'all be white. We're not gonna let y'all experience the benefit.
Italian, before the Irish, it was the Italians that weren't white. I feel like the Irish.
You gotta remember, it was so many of those. The reason that they considered those people white now is because they participated and worked side by side with each other, fought side by side by each other in this war, right? World War II is like way different than World War I was, and now there's just camaraderie. But when they came back home, niggas was the only one that didn't get that benefit. And like you said, I can't.
Too dark.
They started letting them. Them being the white immigrants or white-skinned immigrants that are Italian, Irish, and Scottish. They started letting them fuck with them because they had to. They have to give these people money, but we absolutely cannot let these black people get it. That is where I will not cross the line. That's similar to what's in the Jeffrey files. That's all I'll say. The Jeffrey files, where they won't let the Ethiopian. They didn't want the Ethiopians and still don't want the Ethiopians and still don't provide them with free health care. Okay. Now that they've allowed them to be in Israel, they don't allow them the free health care that the other practicing Hasidics get. They were so willing to get rid of them. They were willing to get the Russian Jews, take Russian Jews and bring them in, allow them to come in instead of letting the Ethiopians in. Because their whole thing is bringing in more people. So it's like, if you don't see these things, man, these things separating us, guys, you always just gonna be talking about it. You're always gonna be having this conversation.
So here's my point to that of why, we can separate ourselves and not be bad about it. But I have a problem with everybody being mad at all Asians. I'm like, this dude was Chinese. Shouldn't we be mad at just like, if we're going to be mad at one race, shouldn't it just be Chinese? Why are we throwing in the Japanese, the Koreans, the Vietnamese, the Cambodians, the Laotians, Myanmars? I was like, there's so many. They're like, they just keep. Yeah, all these places are Asian. Like when people think about Asians, I'm like, do you know how many countries that actually is? That's why I don't like it when people say Africa and the Africans, because I'm like, do you know how many fucking countries that is? Were they Moroccan? Were they South African? Were they Ethiopian? Or were they in Congo? Were they Egypt? What do you mean the Africans?
Yeah.
That's a continent. Asia is a continent. I'm not gonna hate a whole continent, bro.
I can't. I don't hate Chinese. I don't hate any of these people. Let me tell you something about hate. And this is what's interesting. If you hate somebody, I know for a fact you're exhausted as fuck. Because if you can walk around every single day with hate in your heart, it takes effort. It really takes effort. And I can't imagine the amount of energy it takes. Like when I'm mad at somebody, that takes a lot of energy out of me. If you're running around with that emotion in you nonstop, it is your choice. You're fighting against your biological structure to make sure you stay in that state of mind. That shit is for the birds for me. And that shows you're a fucking psychopath. And the fact that this old ass Asian dude, this old ass Chinese dude, you said, right? He's Chinese. Yeah. This old ass Chinese man getting into fights with little kids, bruh. that shows that you're the problem. You're the one who's the adult. You should be able to have the sense about you to fucking handle and discern in situations like that. And create rules. Okay, like they even you know what? I can't with that bullshit. I can't do that. Because they made the boy put the bag down. They made the nigga put his bag down. Hold on, let me get to the chat before I keep getting upset. Books, Girls, and Purse said late response. Samuel L. Little was a serial killer. I think there's a doc on him, but never saw it. Well, we'll have to check on that. That's crazy, Samuel Little. That's a nigga name. You got a Samuel Little. That's a nigga name for sure. If it's not Ted Little, or then it's not no white man. I feel, Ophelia said, I feel that German don't claim German Americans. Yeah, Terry. Yeah, that's your point, Terry. I'm just on the Kwame Torres, Stokely Carmichael shit. I feel you. He said most white folks assimilated to white American culture and erase their cultural origins.
Exactly.
Hate that for them. But the one difference is that we could never do that. 100%. I'm like Carlin in that patriotism and racism are constructs used to divide us. That pursuit, at that pursuit point, history has added loads of nuance, though. Religion is a close third. I don't believe in that. I love religion. I think you're crazy. You're crazy. Ophelia says words that I could possibly get in trouble for here. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't read it all yet. He says the white Jews, Israel government, a white supremacist state, ARP, or no, ATP. Excuse me, ATP. Let me. Absolutely. Hold on. So no. Hold on. I should do this one.
This nigga got some $1 million words, don't
Yes. Othela says you're right about that. Weird those who feel the Nazis became them. Oh, let me do this again.
This nigga got some $1 million words, don't
And hold on, let me hear it again. Let's see. I'm just keep reading y'all's comments. This is amazing. It's because niggas don't know enough about the difference, unfortunately. Yeah.
That was about all the Asians and how there's so
Right.
many. Like, why do you like? I don't know if I was of one of these Asian countries, I'd be like, don't call me that. Don't be lumping me in with all these people.
They
like,
do. They do. Them niggas get heated.
I would be heated. They don't like each other.
My fiance is half Filipino or Filipina, and don't ever in your life try to tell her she's Persian because she motherfucking gets that a lot. Well, actually, she doesn't care about if you call her Persian, but she be like, everybody say that shit. Like, I'm not Persian, but she looks Persian because she's half white. So she got a different look to her. Ophelia said, oh, we on some Hotep business tonight. You right, baby. Let me tell you something. We on it. We on it tonight. And thought I told you that we won't stop. Simulation Presents. Exactly. Oh, by the way, shout out to your 1K. Did they say you got to 1K? Shout out to you, bro. That's just dope. It said, would have been funny if he had put hotel business on the thumbnail. Hotep. Oh, yeah, he meant Hotep. Hotep business on the thumbnail. That might have to be revised right now. I might have to revise that. You're saying it'd be funny now, but it might be what's already on there when people watch this in the future. Yeah, dude, it's I don't want to harp on this one too much because I want to get to some more light stuff before we get out of here. But yeah, man, like obviously most fucked up news we've had in the news in the last and it's motherfucking a war overseas right now, and that literally is the worst news we've gotten in the last
and they just they almost voted to stop it, but when it got to the Senate, John Fetterman once again betrayed his party of Democrats, and he sided with Republicans, and they shot it down. So the War Powers Act, for the 7th time, I want to repeat, for the 7th time, the Democrats have successfully tried to make this bill to stop it. The Republicans have said, no, bro, let them keep going with this stupid war. And John Fetterman is a traitor, so y'all need to primary his ass the fuck out or do whatever, because what the fuck?
Primary is over. You just might as well let him get beat down. Actually, just impeach him. It's easier to impeach House members and Senate members than it is to impeach the president of the United States, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Go in and go. It's also, you can impeach, if I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. I think you can impeach Supreme Court members as well. Look into that. Prove me wrong. I'm happy for you to prove me wrong. Ophelia says we had to do the knowledge for a minute. Hey, y'all about had me doing my mathematics in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, your shit was getting me pissed off. I was getting pissed off. Bantha said, cool story I saw was that there are eye drops coming out this year that can fix your vision without glasses. Some positive news. That is pretty dope. The daily mathematics. Ophelia said the daily mathematics with Brother Bill and Minister T. Oh man, that's all it is going down. And Fifth Bantha said also John Fetterman is a menace and a stooge for the occupying state I won't name, Israel.
Yes.
Look, man, first time I agree with Trump ever. Stop fucking bombing Lebanon, you stupid bitch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's a very simple way to get all the fuck out of this, but he don't want to. So what the fuck is wrong with you, you dumb piece of...
I said, well, let's see how we say that.
Now, Fifth Simulation Presents, I hope you're still here, because I have a special, Terry has provided a very special episode for you.
Update.
A very special episode for you. Matter of fact, I'm going to send you a link, Chris. I'm sending it right now. You have it right now. Because we have a special day where we are going to talk about your fiance, your future girlfriend.
Wilding out still.
She is still wilding out. And from what we can see, first of all, I have not watched this. I forgot to say, I have not watched this on purpose because I want to be 100% surprised. I want everybody to see my reaction when we just goddamn fly. I want everybody to see my reaction in real time, and I'm watching with you. Terry has seen these though. But yeah, it's your girl, Super Mayor. I love how now it's a Super Mayor Tiffany Hanyard. I'm just gonna hit play. She keeps on giving. Oh, it's on mute.
Uplift, support community, but yet I went unheard in some cases due to the smear campaign. But now, again, I'm back, and I came here to see what's going on and to support the Austin family.
Why haven't this man been charged with the murder of my son? Who can murder somebody and walk away?
I wake up every day seeing my son laying on the ground. Some man, DeAndre Rucker, standing over here, shoot him 3 times.
Because who? DeAndre Rucker killed my brother and stood over my brother and shot him.
I have a question, Mayor House. Is he in your pocket? Did he donate to your campaign fund?
But y'all don't want to talk about nobody getting gunned down in the street, right? Because all y'all been in that man's pocket. He bought and paid for all y'all ass. Every last one of you. You bought and paid for, and you sold the community out.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is your super mayor, Tiffany A. Here. People's mayor, people's supervisor, people's everything, right? I missed out too. I had to show up, pull up, and show my support for the family. So we here in Dalton at the board meeting. So let me go check a room. You know what I'm saying? Check a room.
For those of you who don't know who this lady is, she is a mayor for a small
former.
Excuse me. Yes, former. She was a mayor in a small town in Illinois, in which they have like a mayorship and like a deputy countyship. Like they have a city mayor and a county mayor or something like that. Like
It's the city mayor, and then there's like a township supervisor thing that's like over even more stuff.
And she ended up being both at one point, if I'm not
A
mistaken.
clear conflict of interest. She became both.
Right. And for those who don't understand, it'd be like you being the CEO of McDonald's and the CEO of Burger King at the same time. Like, now you own basically everything. You run everything.
No, it's more like being like the president and the vice president. Or no, you're the president and you're also on the Supreme Court.
Something like that. Yeah. But the reason I put it in Burger King and McDonald's is because these two jobs are different, but they both are in fast food. I mean, they both of them are in fast food, and both of these are like managing the same city. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, because I just don't understand how you gonna manage the same city. But you're right, the president and
because like they compete against each other. If you're doing that, you're just a G. But it's like you're the president and you sit on the Supreme Court.
But you're supposed to be,
bro. You can't do that.
But that's what I'm saying. They're all supposed to be competing against each other, like, because you're supposed to be checking each other, right? Like, you're supposed to be putting checks and balances. But this is the other thing. You know what the other one is doing. Like, you have prior knowledge to what the other motherfuckers are doing. Othelius mentioned that he said she give me coon vibes. I'm telling you, you're not tripping. And let me just explain that the coons have changed the way they do things, the way they look, but they haven't changed the way they do things, is what I'm trying to say. Coons will like shuck and they will jive, okay? And that's what this lady is doing. Let me get back to her, what she's doing right now. This is her newest excursion of...
So here we go. Let's go in. Let's watch the faces.
So we have more drama in Dalton. Tiffany Hayard is...
Oh, whoa. My bad, dude. I don't want to be playing your video just out here. So we're going to get Terry to tell us, like, what's going on.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to just watch it so you can
wait. I'm running that one. I'm going to run this next one right here. I'm going to run this next one. Yeah. I see what you did.
Yeah, run that shorter one. That one's even funnier. And adds to the coon accusations, because...
Right.
Because she's no longer in Illinois.
Right. This one makes more sense too. Let's go to it. Here we go. This is the news now. This ain't no YouTuber.
Former Dalton Mayor Tiffany Hayard is officially running for political office in the state of Georgia. She's seeking a seat on the Fulton County Commission.
Oh my God.
Now remember, he said a mayor in a township in fucking Illinois, and now she had, and this is the crazy part. 2 days after she lost, apparently she was registered to vote in Georgia.
Let me tell you why it bothers me. It bothers me because right now we don't have the best look when it comes to black women that are politicians in Atlanta, Georgia, due to the fact, in my opinion, that the district attorney for the fucking city of Atlanta got caught sleeping with the nigga who having an affair with the nigga who she appointed to Donald Trump's case. which then the only case in which he really could have actually done jail time, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, it's gone. That'll never happen. So let me get this. Oh, Thelia said this nigga looked like a good. So this nigga looked like a good thumb. Oh, we gonna go. We gotta go. You know who he looked like? He looked like if the smart guy had grown up. This is how he should have looked.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is how he looked like he should have looked. Running for, oh God.
Commission, Hinyard launched her campaign with a post on social media talking about her decision to run as a Republican. She's facing a residency challenge in Georgia. Meanwhile, she remains under investigation in Illinois for her handling of Dalton's finances. Former Dalton.
So this is what you're telling me, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you're telling me. This bitch is literally switching to the Republican Party to run for office, a city council office, a council office in Georgia. You want to guess why? I have an idea as to why he's doing this. Do you want to guess why? Before I put my theory out there.
Just for another scam. I mean, she just lost. She wasn't paying. Apparently, like when she was living out in Illinois, she was renting a place, and she wasn't paying rent on that either. And her boyfriend, sorry, Simulation Presents, they just lost a $10,000 lawsuit against the landlord for back rent and everything. And so now she's living in Georgia.
Can I tell y'all something? Hold on. We gonna lose this ain't gonna get monetized probably because I'm about to play this one song. You ever heard of Mr. Biggs? He is a rapper from Southern Alabama. I don't know if anybody ever heard of Mr. Biggs, but he has a song and it's called Take That Shit to Trial. I don't know if anybody's ever heard it. Othelius, have you ever heard Take That Shit to Trial? You're the only other African American. Well, no, we just said we ain't gonna use that, right? You're the only nigga here. You're the only black. You're the only black person here. So I want to know if you've ever heard of Mr. Biggs. I'm pretty sure Fifth Bantha has, because he's been around me. So I'm pretty sure he's heard of this man. I just fucking cut it off. There it goes. Accidentally stopped sharing.
Reporting live down in the Maysville News.
I feel like this is how every time I see this lady, this is what I think of. Like, this is what I think about when I see her. This is her attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
studies rookies. You out here selling them dimes, bitch. I'm out here selling them cookies.
That's how I feel like. That's how I feel like she is. That's her attitude. Bitch, I'm out here getting this money. You bitch ass niggas. I'm selling that dope and them fiends coming up to my motherfucking door at middle of the night. I don't give a fuck. Boy, my shit tastes like cookies. She like, and if I stop, I'm gonna go on the if I get caught, I'm on the run. Like, there's one part of the song where he talked about going on the run, and I don't remember the part of it, but I was hoping that was gonna be it when I did. That's your girl. That's Tiffany. That's Tiffany rapping. If I told y'all that was Tiffany rapping and you ain't never heard this before, you would not be able to disagree with me. You would have to go look it up and find it on your own. Thelia says, damn, first of the month came on and queued it up for Capital. Othelia said, I'm flying out. I'm flying out of town getting them things for 12.5. Hey, I'll try to tell you, man. Hey, Othelius, go look up my nigga now. He is not.
And tell her, dear, get ready, cause we gonna strike it. Type it up. And tell her, if you tell us where your son at, shit.
To go somewhere and hide out for a minute because it's hot down here.
All right, mama. I'll
Go out there, hide out for a minute because it's hot out here. Simulation. Actually, I'm gonna read Othelius, and then I'm gonna read that one. He says, corruption is not bad only if I'm involved. Tiffany, probably. Simulation Presents says, this is very serious comment. That's why I wanted to save it first. For last right here. Tiffany's isn't perfect, like every human. Duh. She is just trying to get by, and my baby can move political parties. She's just trying to get both sides. That's pretty patriotic, if you ask me. Look, my nigga is out here slamping. You know what I'm talking about?
They start fucking. It was gross.
Oh man, let me tell you something, man. This lady, this is her. I'm gonna play one more. That's the last I'm gonna play. That's the last one I'm gonna play because my fucking computer is probably gonna die if I keep playing videos. Right now I'm using up so much CPU, and my shit is starting to fuzz out. So I'm gonna cut that one down. I'm gonna cut that one off. But we gotta get out of here, guys. We gotta get out of here. We've been on for a long time. What we at? An hour and 37 minutes. I was only gonna give y'all an hour. Y'all got a little extra because we went to Hopetep hour. So shout out to everybody who's fucking with us today. It was like 10 of y'all in here at one point. I was out here doing it on Nerds at Night and the Drunk Banthas podcast channel. I changed it to the Drunk Banthas podcast channel, y'all. No longer streams. I'm not gonna say that bullshit. I thought that was dumb, actually. I don't know why I kept doing that. But Terry, where can the people find you, man, if they want to stalk you or something like that?
They can definitely always find me at T-Pens Co. Get your hot latest pens, and for real, like I said, if you're really in the Rhino neighborhood, come on down to the Rhino Pride Party this Saturday from like 10 to 6, I believe. And I think the vending starts maybe at like 1 or something, but I think there's other stuff to do in the Rhino neighborhood. That's River North. If you're in Denver, you know what the fuck it is. So come on out. Saturday, we're going to be out there.
Is Rhino got anything to do with being gay? Is that like a gay thing, Rhino?
No, it stands for River North.
I've seen a lot of gay bars throughout America that got like the Rhino in it or something like that. So I don't know. I was just thinking maybe I'm wrong. Othelia says shout out to all the Yakubians still in the middle of black folk business. Yeah, shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to all the Yakubians who were watching today, and shout out to all the Yakubians who have to look up that word. Peace out to Gers and Purrs. Peace out to Fifth Bantha. My name is Bill. I am your host of the Bantha Bunch show every Thursday at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time, and you can catch me on Mondays on the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we'll probably be talking about movies and television. It's a lot less hoteppy on Mondays, so come on through at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. It's been a motherfucking good show. Shout out to my nigga Othelia, shout out to my nigga Fifth Bantha. Simulation Presents, Books, Gers, and Purrs, and what was my nigga's name up here? Cigar Guy. Where your name at? Nigga went away. Oh, the Cigar Apostle. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate all y'all for joining us. It's gonna be going down next week, so let's get it in.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go.